That's the king of Bulund, who is
His Excellency, the Deputy Senate President, with the traditional rulers of Anioma, made up of 9 local governments, are here together with so many critical stakeholders in the Anioma project. We came to thank you because we know that flowing from the declaration of the Senate President when he visited Asaba, we call it the Asaba Declaration. And we feel that for him to have spoken in that direction, we know that the smoke which you use as a medium of sending message has gotten to heaven. And we said, he cannot come to do all these things, and we didn't find it necessary to come and say thank you. And we know he's not doing it alone. He's doing it with you. Like our senator rightly said that from the onset, you have given us maximum support. And we know you will continue to give us that support. And that is why we say we must come and say thank you. There are so many issues we know that our representative are the red chambers. What is wishing for the creation of Anioma State is a project that has begun over 70 years. But we've not had somebody who has that kind of capacity to push it the way he has been pushing it. The project is not his. It is the collective interest and desire of Anioma people. That is why we feel it is good we come to show appreciation. We know we have a very long way to go, but we also know that long way will be made shorter by the assistance and the support you and your principal, the Senate President, have been giving us. And that is the reason why we are all here. It is difficult for you to pull traditional rulers from their throne to come for this kind of a meeting. But because of the importance of the mission, we consider that if it is mountain, there is none that will be high enough for us to climb. And that is why we are here. Thank you. We cannot thank you enough. May Allah bless you.
Excellency, Deputy Senate President, and His Majesty Charles Nasi, the third, introduced you to me as his king. He comes from the Motek clan, and I happen to be the head of that clan, and he refers to us as kings. We want to say thank you. As much as we can, we will go to the high heavens, what the Lord said. Because there is something like this in the public, that somebody is masquerading as a woman crowds God for a Anioma project. The fact is that life is dispensational. In every dispensation, when there is a project, you must have an alter ego to lead. When this began, right the rest of the necessary somebody more in front, push the project. That's the way to explain. It's not plain rule because of any personal desire has been protected in the public. Instead, somebody must volunteer. Someone will be able to sacrifice your time, your energy, and other resources. Like our leader said, to gather all the kings and the here, and others who are at home in their full support, and to look at the barrage of personalities here, representing all the stakeholders, and the politicians, and the delegation, and the taking class, we are all complete. Looking for the dark hour, it's media. We are all presented here watching this course. People are asking, why are you watching this? It's a natural desire and right. It is better for me to be able to put the constitution to really consider. But for the fun of you to do that, chapter 2, section 32, 40 or thereabouts, speaks about the legitimacy policy and the objectives. And another is to have the natural rights to express our desire as long as those desires are relevant to the Constitution. We are qualified in every aspect that we can consider to do what we're doing today. And we're doing it the right way. We're being reasonable by following every course that we're asked to follow. We may not shout at the moment. We can shout America. That's what America was shouted about a week ago. We what we now call the Delegation for the Senate President. Some of our said that I was saying, come and see. Because we know that flesh and blood is not beginning to do that. It's a divine project and it's going to be very important. So we want to say thank you so much. We have heard and seen that you are the center point. So when we say thank you to the Senate President, we are seeing you and we are saying more thanks to you. We know that when you speak, you heard. So, with the amount of those here, and those that want to see you, thank you so much. We know that I want to thank you more for all time. Thank you so much. God bless you.
On behalf of the good people of Anioma here, I want to thank His Excellency for finding time to listen to us. Mine is to amplify on what our leader, the Okuruma, has said, and to inform you that even the constitution of Anioma is recognized at the 6th state. And for the Deputy Senate President, I enjoyed what he said yesterday, but he's talked to the limit of his knowledge. Take myself, for example, from Delta, if I'm to be coronated, certain things, ingredients of my coronation, we went as far as to Anambra to come and this. And if somebody is to be coronated there, they pay homage to him, and vice versa. So we are brothers, there's nothing like separation. Thank you.
Your Excellency, my name is Dr. Julius Chukwuye Isito, Obi of Ota Ibanke. Ibanke, we are carved into a state, mistakenly by our late leaders, Samuel Ogonia, who carved us into Edo State. We are a people, Igbo people. We speak Igbo. We don't understand where we are. These are Delta traditional rulers, Delta not traditional rulers. I move with them. I understand them. I eat with them. I do things common with them. But in my own state or in my own local government, I'm just like a different person entirely. In practice, we are different persons because we don't understand the language, the food is different, the dressing is different, the attitude is different. So I'm here. We are here to thank you And to tell you again that there was never a time the distinguished senator met Nwoko is begging a bucket to join. We are the one that is disturbing him that he should take us along. As we are lost before, now we want to go back because of the opportunity that is out now. That is constitutional review. Now we should not miss the opportunity. Thank you, sir.
Your Excellency, Deputy Senate President, our distinguished Senator Mongo, distinguished royal fathers and leaders, please permit me to stand on the existing protocol. Your Excellency, it is really a privilege for us to be here, right in your own house, having this meeting. We thank you so much for this privilege. We are Anioma people, and like our traditional rulers have earlier said, the fight, the desire for Anioma State is older than practically all of us here. And in 1983, the National Assembly actually created Anioma State as one of the states at the time. What was left was the referendum, and then the army struck. And that our ambition that at so many decades old was aborted. And every time that there has been an opportunity to review the constitution and create states, we were always in the forefront. We never got it. But we thank God that today we have a senator whose desire is the desire of his people, who is ready to do everything and anything that will make his people happy, bring justice, equity to his people. Originally, we belong to the Igbo bloc. But what happened many years ago when the British first came into Nigeria? They came into Anioma land. But our warriors, we stood them. They could not defeat our warriors, and they could not penetrate our land. The probably have them are the Igbo warriors. These are Anioma warriors. The British were defeated in our land, and they went back with their tails between their legs. They didn't forget. When eventually they managed through other routes and took over Nigeria, they decided that they needed to dismember, divide the people so that their strength would be diminished, because they knew that there are some people in the land who can resist and do things, and we were cut off from our brotherhood, and they used an imaginary boundary, the River Niger, to carry us and put us where we shouldn't be. And that's why in 1937, some of our traditional rulers, including the grandfather of our senator today, went to London to demand that our people should be brought back into a province. That actually is a historical beginning of the struggle for Anioma independence as a state. When this thing started, the senator has been carrying all of us along, and the entire Anioma people are solidly behind them. I can start to say that confidently. We have sent in all the memoranda from stage to stage, and we showed that all the things that are required for the creation of a state we possess. We have the landmass, we have the population, we have a history, a rich history that shows that we are indeed Igbo. And the connection between us and our brothers in the southeast is undeniable. And we have the economic viability, we have the resources,
and we have the manpower, the intelligentsia. When you come into talk about economics, talk about the academia, you talk about the people that are controlling the economy of this country. Many Anioma sons and daughters will be counted in the fold. So everything that we think is needed for the creation of Anioma State, we possess, and we have presented it to your committee over time. For the amount of time, I just want to emphasize again that we are unified behind our senator in the quest for the creation of this seat. And to say a very big thank you to you and to the Senate President and also the members of the Federal House of Representatives for their support so far, and continue to appeal for continued further support. We know that when this is achieved, there will be a great celebration in Anioma land, and we will remember all of you who have helped us. Thank you so much, and God bless you.
Your Excellency, guess what, Lady? Now, guess what? First of all, let me let our people know that you and Senator Ned, you have a similarity. My real fathers, when you hear of Barau football team, it's a national team.
Yes.
That is the owner. Of course, you know his name is Barau. So he is the Barau, he is the footballer, he is everything. And like you all know that Senator Ned Moko is a footballer and is the first person in Africa of sports university. So when they read it, you know, you are together. Well, let me use this opportunity, my real fathers, to thank you people for coming to meet us here. Because as far as I'm concerned, these two people sitting down here, they are my own brothers. My brother in the south, my brother in the north. Like a lady, please, I am putting my own mouth to Bakina, Nasa, Tikitewa, all that is necessary to do about Nasara. Shinaboni Makaso. Kumaru Kwale Mokaso. Please, in the name of Allah, in the name of God, I know, you see, for me, I am an outsider, whether anybody likes it or not. You know, I didn't even know we are coming to see them, that's why I'm properly dressed. Otherwise, I would have been with my red cap. But I want to identify properly. Like God bless you. Please, all that you will do it for us. And God will bless you, my God.
Your Excellency, Deputy Senate President, dear distinguished Senator, Ned Moko, and real fathers, I stand on the existing protocol. Your Excellency, we are here to express our gratitude and to dispel the rumor, the propaganda that this state creation is a solo movement. We the people, I standing here and my brothers here, we represent the youth. We the youth are solidly behind our distinguished senator, and we believe with your support and the support of your colleagues in the Senate, we will definitely get this. Thank you once again, and God bless you.